Well, welcome to our final week of class. We've made it to week 8. I'm just in the module section. I'm just scrolling down to where week 8 is, right down here. And I just want to share everybody what's out here. The final assignment has been here for a few weeks, maybe about for a month now. This is due on Sunday the 11th. That's 50 points possible. Hopefully everybody's been working on that. I've kind of made you already choose your company, but hopefully you've been making some progress on that, at least maybe starting it. So that assignment is out there, and then I wanted to show you also the final exam file I have out here too, and of course there's a couple documents there about the final project that I've already did a recording on, but then there's also the Excel file, which I've already got open, and then the final exam itself. So let's make sure everybody's just aware of that. Okay, so of course when you're ready for the exam you can just go ahead and launch that. But the Excel file that I want to talk about is right here. Before you launch the final exam in Blackboard, you should just open up the Excel and use this first. It's just a matter of coming over here, answering the questions, and going from there. Once you've got the questions answered here, then open up Blackboard and just simply select the correct answer for all the questions. There's 20 questions worth 5 points each, so it's 100 points total. And I tried to pick topics from pretty much every module of the class so far. Some topics maybe receive a little bit more attention than others. I was trying to go through and choose material that I think would be important to you, just somebody who's taken a finance class. The first 3 relate to the time value of money. And let me just kind of explain is that one way to compute the time value of money is to use Excel and let Excel formulas do that for you. So what I have here is a present value calculation, present value, and then future value. And some questions here regarding various scenarios. One's a bond, a couple are for retirement. And it's just a matter of coming into the yellow section here, identifying the information in the question, and then dropping in the proper amounts. Okay, so the payment is now we'll tell you that potentially not every one of those cells may be needed in every single scenario also, so just kind of be aware of that. For example, this one says you'd like to have 100,000 of income per year. How much would you have saved under certain information? So I'll let you go look at that question, see if you can kind of go through here, drop in the proper amounts, and then go from there kind of with all these. So it's a matter of looking at the question, identifying what needs to be entered into the yellow section, and then you're good to go. So I'm just going to scroll down here a little bit, because that's really what the first 3 are about. Then question 4 deals with computing the price to earnings ratio for Ford. You can see that. And then I've got some information here about dividends. That comes from a previous chapter. Again, identify in the question the information that you need to drop into the yellow section down here. Same thing with question 6, kind of deals with computing the price of a stock based on dividend growth. It's a matter of dropping in the yellow information. Then we do a scenario for a company called Haytech, and you're looking at quite a bit of info for Haytech. This question is a little bit more involved, and then answering specific questions about Haytech. So the first one is market capitalization, and then also it's computing what the dividend expectations are, and so on. So just as long as you fill in the yellow boxes, you'll be in pretty good shape. There's a few multiple choice and true and false questions. So you can kind of take your time, think through what you want the answer, what you think the answer is, identify that here, and then of course ultimately you'll answer it in Blackboard. True false, got a few of those here. You can see what those are. Then I get to one called downscale, and there's a few questions about downscale also. So downscale here, we have to compute. This is the what they call the CAPM formula, capital asset pricing model, which we looked at previously. So it's a matter of using this formula and the data given to you in the question and coming up with the answer. Down here we compute the market capitalization. Down here, question 15, you're computing the price to earnings ratio. 16, you are looking at dividend yield. And then 17, you're looking at the WACC, the weighted average cost of capital, using the formula that's here available for you. Okay, so that is it. Then there's a few true and false at the very end right there for you. So just a matter of answering those questions. Once you do, you'll be in great shape to hopefully do very well on the final exam. But don't open up the Blackboard questions until you've done the Excel. You're happy with the answers, so you've got plenty of time. Just take a look at this, work through them. If you have any questions at all, just let me know. But this is due on Sunday the 11th. Thanks.